Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Mosquito Bowl, a creation by Buzz Bissinger. The Mosquito Bowl, 2022, depicts American football players who engage in one final game while serving in a war-torn environment, showcasing a country divided by prejudice yet brought together by both sport and a shared adversary. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Buzz Bissinger, known for Friday Night Lights, has authored 6 books, including the Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative report at the Philadelphia Inquirer. He is a contributing editor at Vanity Fair and a sports writer for the Daily Beast. His work has been featured in various publications, such as the New York Times and Time magazine. With 6 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book. On StoryPlanet.net. To start, learn about famous athletes from the 1940s who gave up their athletic careers and lived to serve in World War II. College football during the peak of popularity in the 1940s faced interruptions due to war, leading to former players serving in the military. About 50 ex-college football players found themselves in Marine regiments on the same Pacific island, sparking discussions about which regiment would win in a football game. This debate culminated in the Mosquito Bowl, an actual game played amidst the looming war. Buzz Bissinger's The Mosquito Bowl delves into the lives of these athletes-turned-soldiers, reflecting on their diverse backgrounds and experiences during World War II. The story focuses on 4 young men, offering insight into the intersection of football, war, and American life during that tumultuous period. Key idea number 1. The text does not contain enough information to provide a summary. In 1904, Blaz Butkovich immigrated from Croatia to Illinois, working in coal mines despite challenges faced by newcomers. His sons excelled in sports, with Tony being a standout athlete. During World War II, Tony participated in the V-12 Navy College training program and was a star football player at Purdue before joining the Marines. He broke a scoring record and was drafted by the NFL before serving in the Pacific. Despite not becoming an officer, he was a well-known figure, posing in a photo with other football player Marines as a recruitment effort. Key idea number 2. The text discusses the presence of racism within the military in Wisconsin. Football stars Dave Schreiner, Bob Bauman, and John McLaughlin joined the Marine Corps during World War II. McLaughlin, after struggling in the Army Air Corps, found a renewed purpose in the Marines. Disappointed with the racism and mistreatment towards black soldiers, he advocated for their talents and potential at Montford Point, Jacksonville. Key idea number 3. Reflection on the lessons learned from one island to another. During World War II, the U.S. military faced challenges with disorganized bureaucracy, institutional racism, and strategizing the island-hopping technique to reach Japan. The Marines' survival depended on untested and flawed amphibious assault methods seen in the costly Battle of Tarawa in November 1943. Lessons from Tarawa improved tactics, such as during a risky reconnaissance mission led by 2nd Lieutenant John McLaughlin on Bougainville. The mission was tense but successful, and McLaughlin later served at Guadalcanal. The narrative also mentions Schreiner, Bauman, and the origin of the Mosquito Bowl. Key idea number 4. The text does not provide any information on the topic, the Mosquito Bowl. In 1944, during WTYK on Guadalcanal, soldiers organize a football game between the 29th and 4th Regiments known as the Mosquito Bowl. The game gains attention with college football players participating, broadcast live on the Mosquito Network. The game ends in a tie, 0-0, and generates interest among soldiers, with rowdy crowds and significant wagers placed on the outcome. Despite the lack of scoring, the event is remembered as a fierce and intense display of competitiveness. Key idea number 5. The Battle for Okinawa was a major World War II battle fought between the United States and Japan, lasting from April to June 1945. It was one of the bloodiest battles in the Pacific, with significant casualties on both sides. The U.S. victory paved the way for the eventual Allied victory in the war. The 6th Marine Division lands on Okinawa, facing hidden Japanese forces in tunnels and pillboxes. Both sides commit atrocities against each other and Okinawan civilians. Several Marines, including Butkovich, Janis, and Schreiner, die in the intense fighting. The battle on Okinawa lasts for months until the island is declared secure, with Schreiner becoming the 15th player from the Mosquito Bowl to die on the island. In conclusion, during the 82 days of fighting at Okinawa, approximately 250,000 people were killed. Among them, 1,022 Marines from the 6th Division lost their lives, including 551 from the 29th Regiment, the highest casualties from a Marine regiment in a single operation during World War II. John McLaughlin, who survived a late-night encounter with Japanese soldiers, later pursued a career as a football coach. Additionally, he became known for his work as a painter and author, passing away at the age of 90 on November 28, 2007. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.